welcome to another Wobbly Camera Guy video. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can make homemade tomato soup just utilising just a few simple ingredients, and I'll take you through them. And what we have is some simple chopped tomatoes, an onion, a little bit of butter just to cook the onion in, some vegetable stock, a tiny little bit of milk, some Italian seasoning, some basil, a little bit of black pepper, and my secret ingredient, not everybody uses this, is some split red lentils. And what the lentils do, they add a little bit to the flavour, but what they also do is thicken it up just that little bit to make it nice and tasty. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I've added the butter and also chopped the onions up and pop these into a pan. I'm just going to let these cook just for a few moments, and whilst they're doing that, we'll get on with the next stage. Okay, so what we need to do now is just simply make up our vegetable stock. So just peel that one off. I find using these rather than the solid cube types, these are just a little bit more flavoursome, so if you can use those, I would recommend it. Just put a little bit of basil in, and just use your hands just to gauge out how much you're putting in. That's enough there. Also, a few herbs. I'm just going to shake those out. If you pop them into your hand, you can control exactly how much you're putting in rather than putting them straight into the jug. A little bit of black pepper. Whoops. Tell you what, get the right way around. There we go. And then we're just going to put some hot water in, up to around about 400 mils. There we go. And we'll just give that a stir and let it dissolve for a few moments. And then once the onions are cooked, we'll add this to the pan along with our lentils and also our tomatoes. Okay, our onions are now softened, so to this now we're going to add our vegetable stock. Just pop it all in. We'll also then add a can of tomatoes. These are chopped, but you could use whole and just smash them between your fingers if you wanted to, or just use a knife, whichever's easiest really. We'll also add red lentils. Again, pour into your hand and just put in a reasonable amount. It's not exact science, this one, so something like that. And then we'll just pop in just a tiny splash of milk. Okay. And now just going to give that a stir. Doesn't look very appetising yet, but trust me, it all comes out in the end. So what we're going to do now is just leave that to simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. And we'll come back, and once it's done, and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes now, and this is what we have now. So everything is cooked. All we have to do now is blend it, and this is the noisy part, so I'll just bear in just a little bit whilst I do a little bit of blending. As you can see, it all starts to come together, and it now looks like proper tomato soup. So all we have to do now is put it in our bowl and enjoy it. Okay, so I'm just going to pour out our blended soup, trying not to spill any. Oops, there we go. I think you agree that it's a nice toast. That makes a very warming and nourishing soup. I can always pop just a little bit more basil on top, just for effect. Then there you go. How easy was that? You know exactly what's going into it, and it's all there just for you to enjoy. So appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this, then please pop across my channel. There's plenty of other videos there to watch that you might find interesting. And as always, appreciate you watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.